Inter so close in Serie A, beaten in a European final, losers in the Coppa Italia semi-final. All that last season, they lost the Coppa Italia semi-final to Napoli. All that heartache, first time round under Antonio Conte. Milan maybe coming from even further back and sensationally dominating the first part of this domestic season in Italy. But can they keep it going? They were also semi-finalists in the Coppa Italia last season, but even that seemed to stretch credibility immediately to maybe prove it right. And very nearly did.
Young man should have gone for the other corner. Beautiful move down the left-hand side, little flick in there, sets it.
Have proven there is no substitute for. Did it very, very well indeed, and it was an important little help clear by Kjaer.
Big games, the big players normally turn up. So competitive.
It's a new test for Swallow Miete at this level. Ashley Young, actually, isn't it, on the other side? And I must say, Ashley. Round, and there's some very uplifting football played by most of the sides. Milan weren't at their best, and the switch is pretty good as well. Miete did well. Points separating these two at the top of the table. Wants it, Barella, with his opportunity to cross it into top gear by Hernandez. Forward by Damian. Barella tried to be quite clever there, Nigel, just getting a... Romagnoli backed off him. Alexis Sanchez. And Ibrahim. Football clubs meet. That's against Mete.
He's unlucky there, Mete.
Sent off for something he said on the touchline in the preceding round. Now that's got to be a free kick and maybe a little bit more toward yellow here, I think. Valeri, yes, sees it like that. Kjaer was in a bit of bother. Barella onto it so quickly, did well. Skriniar's crossed. Alexis Sanchez leaves it to Kolarov. Brahim Diaz blocked it, Sanchez. And it all ends up in the arms of Tatarusanu.
Well, what a goal that would have off, but watch this clearance. They're claiming handball, but watch this clearance.
And he moved it so well. Inter moving well. Darmian's ball. BT Sport 2. Incidentally, the way the draw is structured, the winner of this one tonight is set to meet either or.
They can't turn and have a run at you, so it's good from Tomori.
Perisic is in behind him again. Bit against Lukaku. And he can't, and Tatarusanu has to stretch to his very limits, and it was a very good save.
Yeah, really good save from the goalkeeper, because he was going to his right and stuck his foot out.
Darmian, but under so much pressure, outnumbered 3-1, and there's not much.
Vidal in there as well.
Ibrahimovic got it down, found a half a metre of space, and of course, he has scored out of nothing. Ibrahimovic strikes first for Milan against Inter.
Incredible, isn't it? Ibrahimovic, it's not his best strike, but he finds the...
Tatarusanu can't get it. Alexis Sanchez blocked away by Milan. Every single defender was here back in mid-October. Vidal, Perisic got a little blow there. Every single defender was tucking his arms in by his body, and Valeri's on fit. Hernandez so keen to join in. He was wrong, do you think? No, I think he'll save that for later. Yes. Ibra on the move.
Offside. Yeah.
But tonight, more air on this one, and that is kind of forceful coming together. First with Kessié and then Romagnoli, and Lukaku's not very happy with Romagnoli. Every Milan player really seems to believe in the press now. They looked a little tentative when they started tonight. Kolarov takes it. Ibrahimovic puts his head to good use there. What a volley, and it misses the far upright.
Well, there's a lot of verbals going on there. You just got to settle back down.
And we have a sense that the bigger picture. Salomakis made a little move and created that little bit of space for Perisic. That wasn't. Tipped over the top by Tatarusanu.
I think they got that wrong there. I think Kolarov's not going to score from there.
And he couldn't. Hakimi. Sanchez! And that one was on target. And Tatarasanu's been the equal of everything to the veteran who played against Torino, who I thought was perhaps their best player on that night. Now more defending to do anyway, because Vidal goes over and convinces is on the bench for Milan. It goes all the way through. That wasn't Maldini when the ball came 5 yards near them.
In your area, yeah. And the pitches weren't so good then. At the moment, it's all Inter squeezing them back.
Of course. Here's Perisic. Trying for Perisic. And he's going to go here at Dolo and go hard, and Dolo, he switches it right. Here comes Ashraf Hakimi, Lukaku, and what a brilliant challenge on him that was by Tomori.
Brilliant block from...
Now Leao, the one they want to get on the ball to go on the counter-attack with, and he was just beginning to think about getting on his bike. Brozovic stopped him, yellow for Brozovic. Sanchez got his head up, and Vidal arrived. Vidal so key to make his mark, as he tends to do in the bigger occasions, as he's done all.
Try and put pressure on the referee, but, you know, Barella there. Oh, look, see, this is what's happening. The referee's just got to keep a lid on this.
The red card has been brandished. And is it...
One thing that you have to... Oh, it's a nasty collision there.
Mata got the block on him. There's a little bit of elbow in that from Rebic.
Well, there's definitely a cut.
But he needs to try to stop Perisic. And he near misses last season. Hakimi lays it up to Brozovic. Rebic has to go backwards. That's an enemy on the drive. That is going to be a key confrontation, and how well Theo Hernandez outside him to the back post and to the top of the net. Vidal and Perisic both attacking it.
Well, I don't know if they've got in each other's way.
And I'm struggling to think of an attack of consequence. That might be a big moment in the game, but Barella is told to get on with it by Valeri, the referee. Still in to protect.
The referee, I think, is going to give it.
There's an angry coming together between the two. And now he gets his own back, and Inter are back on level terms. 1-1.
But it all
catches with the services of Sanchez. It was a wicked ball to Martinez. Hakimi, you know, Hakimi,
yeah,
who's made his impact. Allowed to continue into the Inter box, and now the referee, he just assessed the options.